Welcome to the first episode.
The Miscommunications Podcast.
Well, gosh darn it, Sam, it's good to see you. You know, after just seeing you.
Yeah, it's been a whole 15 seconds. What
Okay, I already feel like I'm gonna put on like my TV personality voice. I
so
can already
fucking
tell.
funny,
You know,
bro.
I'm sorry. You know, when I'm
good.
out in public,
It's good to have a personality voice, actually.
well, like you ever seen a movie like Sorry to Bother You? Like when he works at a call center and he has a different change of voice.
Right.
But it's like that's just how I was been taught. You know, it's like I don't talk to my parents the same way I talk to you. You know, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
You got a code switch.
You got a code switch. We all have a code switch, you know. And I don't know how to turn my shit off.
Shit.
You know,
Tell me about it.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's a good thing, though. I don't think it's a bad thing to code switch.
No, I do think so because I'm not being real. You know.
I mean, real can be different things. Like, you don't have to be everything. Around your parents, are you going to be the same type of person you're going to be around your friends? No. It's just how it is. Sometimes different situations call for different things. At work, are you going to be the same type of person you are at home? Hell the fuck no.
True. No.
So it's like, I get it, though. Like, I get it. And there's some certain histories to stuff and, like, issues, sure. But I think that throwing out the baby with the bathwater, I think, is an issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like people who are like,
What do you mean by throwing babies out of bathwater?
It's an idiom. You never heard that before?
No, I don't think I've ever heard that. No, I've heard of like.
It just means to throw away the entire concept because the implementation is wrong.
Oh,
you get me? So when you put a baby in the bathwater, the water gets dirty, right?
Yeah.
But you're not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You're going to throw the bathwater out, right?
I get that.
So it's like, and a good example is like, like the ACAB and like the defund the police or get rid of the police and shit.
Okay, yeah.
That shit is an example of like you're trying to throw out the baby with the bathwater, right?
Yeah.
Are there issues that need to be fixed? Is there stuff that needs to happen? Yeah.
I see.
Do you need to get rid of fucking cops? No, obviously fucking not. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So it's like an example.
Man, I should have paid more attention in English class. I'm not gonna lie.
That's cool, bro.
I haven't heard the word idiom probably since like second year of college.
Dude,
you know, like idioms. Who says that word on a daily basis?
No one. Do I say that word on a fucking daily basis?
No, I'm sure. So that's why like it almost freaked me out for a sec. Like new word, idiom coming at you hot.
New word,
you know. But no, Seth. Remember,
I used to read fucking books about them fucking bitches, bro. Not even that. You remember? They used to have like these books like. That were just like a bunch of idioms, shit like that. I used to like reading things like that, but
really,
kind of like world record books and shit like that. Same kind of vibe, you know.
I never gave the poo about world record or idiom
books. Never read none of them, Ripley, believe it or not.
No, I read Magic like Treehouse, bro.
Well, hell yeah.
That was my childhood.
Went crazy.
Yeah. Magic Treehouse, fucking Goosebumps too, you know.
Yeah. Otto Stein went crazy in general, bro. He's a great author.
Great author.
Yeah.
Still scared me when I was a kid. I was like, damn, you know. But that Jack Black movie destroyed credibility, though. You know? And I love Jack Black too.
I saw that fucking.
Really? The Goosebumps movie.
I think I saw the first one though. That
really?
Wasn't so bad.
Oh, so there's sequels.
No, I think it was like just old or like it was made in like early 2000s. When was the Jack Black one?
I don't know. There was like a Goosebumps movie with Jack Black. If my memory serves me right.
They came out with one pretty recently, didn't they?
I'm not sure. I don't follow up on Goosebumps very much.
I know, me neither. That's
the
issue.
I
used to be obsessed with the man.
Thing I don't really look at anymore. No, shoot. I mean, I don't. One series I'm trying to finish right now is the Dune series. You know, because the movie's been so gosh darn popular. Like I've read the first book because of the first movie, but I know that they're gearing up for the second one. And so if we're talking about books,
the second movie.
Well, it's like it's like the continuation of the first.
Oh,
Dune,
you're saying the second,
the second book
is coming out soon.
Well, for the movie.
Well, didn't they already come out with Dune 2?
Well, they did do Dune Part 2, but I'm sure they're going to work on the sequel to that, which is called Dune Messiah.
Honestly, I haven't seen any of the Dune movies.
You haven't seen any of the Dune movies, bro?
I got to watch Superman still, too, honestly. I got to see that shit. I keep hearing about it.
Look, I hate to say this as a DC fanboy. It was all right.
Type shit.
It was all right.
That's kind of how DC movies are. If you get an all right DC movie, then that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't want all right.
I know, but that's what DC does, bro. DC is not good at making movies, bro. They're not even that good at making. They have like good shows, right?
Yeah.
Flash, Green Arrow, all the shit.
Oh, all the CW.
But they just keep pushing until fucking is ass. The good news is their animated shows are great. Like Young Justice,
yes, bro.
Justice League.
The whole entire DC animated universe was
so great,
fire.
fantastic.
You know, I believe it started with Justice War, and then it continued like Batman Arkham Asylum and everything, and it made me realize the reason why Batman is so popular is because that man still draws money into the theaters. You know, right, yeah. Out of any superhero who technically stands the test of time, there's Spider-Man and there's always will be Batman. Yeah. Fortunately, Superman's out of the picture, but like, more or less, like this new Superman movie is not doing very well at the box office.
Really?
Yeah. Not really, not to save enough to save Warner Brothers booty on this one. Right. You know, dude, their asses, at least from what I'm hearing, are in desperate like mode right now. Mm-hmm. They're writing a lot on this Superman movie, gotcha. And I feel like that is not fair to the director. You know,
right?
When you literally come in thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make movies, not like, I hope you know if your shit fails, we're all done here. You know,
yeah,
like that kid crazy. Not eating. You know, that actress not getting paid. You know, makeup artist not designing. Well, and it's unfortunate because there's so many good stories that DC can tell, yeah. But for some reason, all the good stories that come out of DC is always the Batman, you know, universe. You know, right. Any like the Joker was successful, yeah. Any Batman movie successful.
Yeah. They're better at that stuff because they're not really good at. I just don't think they're that good at doing superpowers. You know, I think that's the reason they're much better with like the Batman stuff, and I think that's the reason that their shows that did the best were like Punisher and Green Arrow and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as real goes, obviously they're animated.
It's always human.
It's fine, but when we're talking about live action, I think they just really struggle with making superpowers. Because I mean, look at the fucking Flash show. You know, I like the first season.
Oh,
but let's be honest, bro. The animations in that show for his
was
powers
lowballed.
Was so bad. This nigga's running like what is this? What is a Waverly fucking place?
Bro, it still look better than the actual Flash movie, bro.
I don't know. I haven't seen that shit either. Man, them old Flash.
Don't ruin
I don't
your.
think I've seen a fucking live action Flash movie ever.
Bro,
actually,
honestly. If you die without seeing it, you probably did yourself a favor. To be honest, you know, I'm sorry, bro. Like I was like, you know how much I love the DC anime, but even I gotta realize, like, you guys are really freaking messing up here. Like what does it take, you know, to make it really?
Sometimes it's just not gonna fucking.
But like, I don't think people want to see.
I don't know. I'd have to see that fucking.
Oh, remember the question I asked you earlier about the 3 cars?
Yeah, actually, go ahead and just tell me what.
No, so I asked him earlier, like, what are the 3 car brands that police use, right?
Right. I don't know,
who do you have?
Chevy, Ford, and another American manufacturer.
Starts with D.
Starts with D.
And ends with G.
Crazy that nothing's coming to my mind right now.
Has an O in the middle.
Hold on. I'm still stuck on this. Starts with D.
It was one of the big 3s in Detroit.
Starts with a D?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? I'm blanking. I can't think of a single car manufacturer right now.
Dodge.
Oh, Dodge! Those niggas are still around, man. Holy shit.
Nah, bro,
I forgot all about them niggas. Real shit.
Really? No.
Man,
I mean,
Dodge barely exists, bro. Tell me the last time you saw a Dodge car on the road, bro.
Today, but it's when the Dodge make a successful launch is the problem, you know? But the reason why I asked you earlier is because those are the 3 cars, you know? Because they're American cars. Right. You know, the American economy should support American cars, right? Fair enough. But today, literally on my way home from my work, literally I saw, you won't believe it, a freaking Nissan Armada lit up with police cruiser cars. He was following like a Ford and a Chevy. Look, I was like, oh my God. Like, you know how you said, like, last time you seen a Dodge on the streets? That's why, bro. Dude, I saw an actual Nissan because I recognized the headlights, you know?
This Nissan's Japanese, right?
It's Japanese, bro.
That's so funny.
Can you imagine that? I couldn't believe when I saw it. No, but I realized he didn't have any stickers or anything. He had to be an undercover.
Oh.
You know? Which makes a lot of sense. So you think
they're using foreign cars to undercover? That's fucked.
That's what I'm saying. I realize that now. They could have had a Malibu or something, you know?
Car, exactly. They could get yourself a fucking. There's low key fucking what you call them, manufacturers out there. Get a fucking Scion or whatever.
You could have got a Scion. Well, Scion's Toyota. Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much everybody else besides.
Yeah,
you could have gone to Buick, I guess. Nobody expects a Buick to chase you down, you know? Mom, I gotta outrun a Buick.
They got a fucking Cadillac. Like, hell yeah, man. Nobody's gonna expect a fucking Cadillac police.
All right, fine. The only person is the commissioner. It's fine, you know? No, if I see a Cadillac
full body, some fucking car to stop him from fucking running away, just fucking floors.
Oh, I would be mad as hell if I got raced down by a Cadillac.
$220,000 of repair damage for the police cruiser, but we got it, man.
Well, I'm saying
imagine you saw a Cadillac with a big ass cage on it, though. That would be fire, boy.
I don't know any Cadillac that would look good though.
Bro. Come on, man. Just a Cadillac armored out, fucking big ass cage on it. It's just like fucking.
Look, as fire as that may look, like, in the long run.
8,000 pounds.
I mean, Cadillac's meant to. I mean, if you're getting a Cadillac, you gotta get an Escalade at this point. It's the only recognizable brand. But no, I was like, Nissan. Like, what the freak is a Nissan doing undercover? You know, like truly, it shocked me if it tells me a lot of things. Like, I really can't trust.
How long has that been going on?
I don't know. It's my first time seeing it. I'm telling you.
That is something
like,
to look into.
I wish you could read my mind right now and see what I just saw. But I'm like, those Japs are coming, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Those Japs coming.
Nah. All right, but I'm grabbing
yeah, but no, there's a reason that the electric vehicle market is very much sealed here. The reason they did that to Tesla is because well, it's for Teslas because the way that the other countries like electric vehicles are like cheaper and just way better than ours, bro. That's the issue. Like fucking
mainly China's our problem,
especially China, bro. China's fucking EV are crazy compared to ours, bro.
Like when they can offer an electric car for like $15,000.
Exactly.
When like a compact Chevy Sparks, right? Literally cost them like still like in the 20,000s.
Prius is gonna run your ass up like fucking.
Dude, the new Priuses, they look good, but yeah I feel like they don't come without a cost anymore.
Prius is like $30,000.
Bro, it's so unfortunate what's happening in the car market. I mean, I feel like everybody is misunderstanding the value of each person's buying power. You know, it's becoming so unrealistic out there. I mean, and I feel like if you keep pushing
up, that's why you're seeing so many more car lots was just like full of cars.
True CarMax, bro.
Yeah, these motherfuckers can't sell these bitches.
Dude,
keep trying to fucking overprice them.
It's almost looking disgusting how big their catalog has become. You know, it's like I know you want a Dodge Ram in a blue color with a light 10 tone, but how about a Dodge with a blue color but with a white 10 tone? You know, it's like how do you have that but not have this? You know what I'm saying? But no, the market is so oversaturated, and I feel like if they keep pushing people to the decision of, hey, if I'm going to get a new car that doesn't ruin my bank, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to buy this electric Chinese car, you know, versus a proud American car.
The way that shit is right now is that's not an option. Because that electric
not yet at least.
Is going to have tariffs on electric cars in the U.S. already like 100, 150%. Some crazy shit.
So you think that's why most manufacturers are backing out then?
The reason that you don't see electric cars in America, Chinese electric cars in America is because of that. And also, I think it's illegal.
Well, I think the fad has gone away.
I think it's literally illegal. No, not even the fad has gone away of electric cars.
Oh, man, in 2019 to like when Tesla was at its peak, it was all the rage with electric cars. You know?
I mean, there's more Teslas on the road today than there were in 2019.
No, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody who wanted to try experience have already done within the past 6 years, you know? Have you gone to electric cars?
I think more people who are getting older and getting cars are getting electric cars versus gas cars compared to 2019. You get me? Like I get it. Like I think there's less people who were driving gas cars for a long time who are gonna want to even try electric car versus people who are now buying their first cars who are probably going to be more likely to be like, yeah, let me grab a fucking Tesla or whatever, especially when the government's going to give me money, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Or they're just fucking giving them retarded deals and they're just young and don't know what the fuck's going on. But I think it might be illegal, though. I'd have to double look into it, but I don't even think you can.
What? Get a Chinese car in here?
Sell a Chinese car here.
In the U.S.? I mean, you said it's just tariffs, right? Nothing else should be in.
I don't know. I think it's actually illegal.
No, I've seen car reviews in America for these cars, you know?
I mean, I'm sure that there are people who have them, who like bought them and imported them,
Yeah,
whatever
no, that's
way
what
they
I'm
may
saying. It's
wish to.
possible, but just like you said, the tariffs
Yeah,
are
I just don't.
insane.
Yeah, the tariffs are
You know?
insane, and I also don't think like I would. Like I said, I'd have to look it up properly. But I literally think anyway. We'll save it for another time. If I find a good video on it, we'll watch it. Like,
no, for sure.
The channel or whatever.
No, absolutely.
All right, but yeah, man, that shit is. There's a lot of control. There's regulation, but not for the big wigs here. You know, they just let them do whatever the fuck they want, and then they just start regulating either the small businesses or the fucking overseas businesses, which obviously need to regulate overseas so you can stoke, what do you call it, American ingenuity and stuff. But the issue is that there's not going to be ingenuity if the same fucking 4 or 5 companies are in control of everything all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the grocery stores and shit. Like, no, yeah,
that's
Trader
like
Joe's managed to pop up, but shit, they've been at it for a long time too. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have new stores.
True.
Come around.
True.
Unless they have a lot of
and
money.
those big companies just buy up all the small ones once they get a nice paycheck, you know?
Exactly.
It's like, hey.
Who is Trader Joe's owned by?
I don't know. I think it's a private family.
Yeah?
I think it may be. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure. You know, I know Costco is a public company.
Right.
I believe that. You know, man, I ain't gonna lie. I would take
interested to see that.
At least like from the food I've seen. Now we're switching subjects. If I had to choose between Costco and Trader Joe's,
yeah.
And I hate saying this, but Trader Joe's have some great motherfucking frozen meals. I don't know what is up with like who their chef is, but their frozen meals that's signature mark is perfect. But cool. Kirkland, Costco, they have great freaking like real like ready to eat kind of food, you know? Like they're more fresh kind of food. Like their rotisserie is way better than Trader Joe's in my opinion.
Oh, Costco?
Even though it feels like the same as Walmart.
Costco's got great rotisserie. They got good cake there.
But Trader got better frozen aisles
croissants
for some reason.
Okay, that's what's up.
But like Costco got like you wanna what do you want, like a cheesecake?
I don't think Trader Joe's is too far from us anymore.
Yeah, but when was the last time you actually been to a Trader Joe's though?
Not that long ago.
Oh shoot!
I go there to use the bathroom sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Man,
I look for shit. I went through this morning actually. I grabbed like a little something, but I was gonna grab like food, but it was like 10. I was like,
really?
It's way too early.
Wait, is Costco's members plus or
Costco's
like
members only?
But what about Trader Joe's then?
No.
Really? I didn't know that.
Store. Yeah.
Really? I always thought Trader was like the same as Costco.
Everyone that fucking shops there just looks like that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all. It's just the vibes. You look in there, you're like, am I allowed to be here? I love walking into that motherfucker. Just my work clothes, like clearly the most fucking like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not like most of the motherfuckers in there. You know, it's a lot of fucking.
Like I know what a Target shopper looks
like. It's hard for me to describe it without.
I know what a Walmart shopper looks like. But I don't think I know what a Trader Joe's shopper looks like.
Yeah,
you know?
It looks
that's
like,
interesting.
It looks like what the people who shop at Target think they look like, if that makes any sense.
No, it's not something that I've ever thought about going, or comparing, but until just now I think about it. Like, damn, tell my Costco family, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? You get my glasses for cheap. You know, I love it.
I love Costco because they're just like any type. Because there's a lot of it's gonna be people with big families and big or like restaurants, stuff like that shop there. Costco's good because you can buy big things.
True. Isn't that great though?
We're so close to it just really being worth it to buy Costco membership. How much are they?
I think they're $100 a year.
100 a year?
I think
Bro, we could easily split 25 each and get a fucking Costco membership.
Yeah, but like I don't need 2 gallons of ketchup, you know?
Right, we don't need that, but we can use it to get like if we got our meats and our produce and shit from there, we would save money on that alone. That would make up for that. In a year, we would probably save ourselves a cool like $25 to $30 a trip.
Really?
Well, yeah, it depends on when we get there. Just like you can get a lot of shit in bulk, and it's also better quality than fucking Walmart. But on the other hand, Walmart's got its own charms. You know what I'm saying? Availability.
Well, that brings back to what you tried to say earlier. You know, it's like you don't see your small mom and pop shops. I mean, here I am talking about how much I love Costco. You know,
real talk.
I mean, I am like the reason why they don't exist.
They trick you into feeling that way. Trader Joe's and Costco's, they're like stores designed to make you get that like mom and pop feeling.
Yeah.
Without
actually
being that, you know.
So
Trader Joe's is owned by Aldi's, by the way. So
is it really?
So they're also a part of the massive fucking.
Oh, I think I knew that, but
Who knows?
Holy
Maybe
crap.
They got acquired. I have no idea. If they did get acquired, I would be like, wow, great job,
dude. Aldi.
Fucking who is it that's supposed to stop motherfuckers from making fucking purchases like that?
What, like who stopped monopolies?
Yeah.
Like what department stops that?
Yeah.
Or who came up with that?
No. I know where the monopoly origination.
Yeah,
shit
like
is.
Teddy.
Yeah. I'm saying like the FTC. That's what Lena Khan was in charge of, right? But there's
FTC,
also the
SEC.
No, there's also the government part, Federal Bureau of something of Commerce or of Economics or something.
I don't know. Like I'm sure there's a Commerce Commission.
Bro, by the way, bro, you remember when fucking Trump hit office and he fucking fired Lena Khan? I said, yeah, all the shit this motherfucker told you about being on your side is a lie, bro. The second that nigga came in and fired Lena Khan, bro, come on, bro. There's a lot of shit you can say, but Lena Khan on both sides of the aisle, you knew that all the bigwigs hated her, bro.
Look, I'm gonna have to dig deeper on who this
Lena Khan. You don't know who she is, bro.
You know? No, I'm sorry. You know, I don't think. No,
it's okay. They didn't make a big fuss about it.
I'll say I didn't hear too much. You know about what
it should have been a big one. So, I definitely said someone that should happen because I knew that shit was a big problem. She did a lot of things that haven't been done in a long time, as far as stopping acquisitions and trying to slow down the way the economy has started to work. You know how people like create these companies not so that they can become good companies and go on, but just to sell that shit.
They can absorb,
yeah, just to try to sell that shit to somebody.
I think that you think of the FTC then, Federal Trade Commission.
Yeah. So
okay.
I see. Lena Khan, that's what she was fucking. You know.
Oh, she was the head of the FTC.
She was during the Biden years.
So she started cracking down.
She started cracking the fuck down, and all the big wigs, like the company and shit, were trying to get this motherfucker Biden to get rid of her and shit. And literally, they all hated her. And I'm like, that's literally the type of person that everyone says Trump is. So, if nothing else, if he at least keeps Lena Khan in, then maybe he's gonna be, much better than I thought it's gonna be. Motherfucker got in, immediately replaced her with a fucking ass hit.
I mean, I never want to go too deep into this game because I'm still in the unknown how, because there's so much stuff going around.
There is,
and I feel like, bro, now recently Trump has won against a lot of these big corporations, from law firm to I believe Facebook too, where they settled on a unknown figure, right?
Right.
And they say they're gonna pay to the. At least some of them I think I known was defamation lawsuits, or stuff that may not be fully liable in a court, but they still did it. And
Trump. So basically, just
remember the whole entire I think 2023, right?
Sums because of the
fucking... when they all came after him, right? And so I'm pretty sure he won. As a president, you should not be trying to get vendetta when you're one of the most powerful.
He's just trying to get money.
I hate that.
Of course, he's using his position. I mean, they're ready. It's just another way for them to pay.
Don't get me wrong. I support Trump still to this day. But the thing is, though, I give every president 1 year to tell me what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Where do I see your vision going through? But I'm gonna have to suffer it out as a regular citizen.
That fucking happened in a year is astounding.
That much? Yeah, you're right. I mean, he did say he's going full train ahead, full steam ahead on this one.
But all the shit that he said he was gonna do, he's
there's a lot of things he's backed out of.
A bunch of people. That's it.
But again,
he hasn't even banned TikTok. I mean, jeez, the
no, it's still I thought it was hoped to be sold by the end of this year.
Oh, great.
No, I thought there was news about that.
It's only the 37th extension.
Well, he's only been for 6 months, Seth. Biden's been there for 2 years trying to get this stuff done. He never done anything. So what?
The first fucking day came out and he's already signed.
He could have done executive order.
People's food stamps, but he couldn't ban TikTok. That's what you're telling me.
You're right. It's very unfair practice.
All right, so let's not pretend he hasn't had the time. This shit should have been happened. He extended the deadline.
Absolutely.
So let's not pretend. Let's not start saying Biden this, that. I don't care.
Absolutely.
No one likes fucking Biden. This is not what we're talking about here. People keep talking like I'm
calling me on my bullshit. I mean, he's right, but
he's on bullshit, bro. And he's literally fucking everybody over.
But what person or what leader of power has, done other things? And it's just, look, we could talk about what he's promised, what he hasn't done, what Joe has promised, what he hasn't done, what Obama has promised, what he hasn't done. We could trace back to the whole entire.
The issue is that everyone's like, Trump is different, but the problem is that he's not.
They put way too much stress on this.
Where he is different is,
again,
me,
I love him
as far as what I can
for some
see
of the reasons
with my eyes, and I'll go on record saying this, that the way Trump is different is that where these politicians have always been controlled by these fucking big billions of dollar businesses people, now you literally have someone who is one of these people in charge. That's why you're seeing so much cut in regulation, so much things that are benefiting the rich, and literally just cutting from the poor, cutting from the poor, cutting from the poor. So, like, and when we end up going to war, the rich niggas is not going. So, like, all I'm saying is this motherfucker is damaging everyday Americans and people who are in worse positions than I am. So, for me, that's what matters. When we're talking about what a president's supposed to do, what society's supposed to be, and what America's supposed to be, it's not making...
I mean, this has also been building up for decades.
Of course, it's been real.
Because every president has tried to pull off on, what is it called? Cutting spending. What is it? Paying off debt. How about that? Instead of raising the debt ceiling every 6 months.
Yeah, I know.
You know, don't get me wrong. This has been a long time coming since I was a kid.
It's been a long time.
I mean, the 2008 financial crisis probably been one of the last few strikes we could have probably taken, you know? Because, like, when we bailed out almost every big housing market, that voted to Obama, and Obama tried did his best, and that's very fair.
Yeah,
but that doesn't stop all the money that was owed.
Absolutely, but he actually fucking managed to at least turn the economy back up, which I can always respect him for.
But aren't you afraid your dollar ain't a dollar anymore, though?
Of course,
I'm very afraid of that. Yeah, absolutely.
But the only way to change that is by regulation. Because here's the thing: these corporations are not increasing their prices because the dollar is worth less.
Absolutely.
They're just jamming the price up because people were willing to pay more. And as long as people are willing to pay more, that's going to continue to develop the dollar. When these corporations can get away with selling a loaf of bread for $4.50, guess what? Now your fucking dollar is worth less. And it's not because of fucking, an extra $100 million was printed this year. It's because you can't buy a fucking loaf of bread with fucking even $3.
You can't work an hour of shift on some jobs and buy a loaf of bread.
You're working 30 minutes to buy a loaf of bread. And that's when you start seeing a big drop in dollar price. And these corporations keep pushing.
That's one thing
the government is doing nothing to regulate it. It should literally be like... They should literally be auditing this shit. Looking at it like, there is not a single reason for this to cost this much. You are now going to be fined a massive amount. If they made...
the headlight just turned off.
If they made an example like that... I hope that wasn't me fucking... If they made an example like that, bro... That would start stopping these corporations from doing this shit. In the same way that Lena Khan coming in and suing a bunch of these people who are trying to just buy a bunch of these smaller things in the industry... where it's stopping there from being a big diversity in the industry, right? So she starts suing these people, and these people literally slow down on how much shit they're just buying out there. Now, a lot of these people who are making these shit companies and trying to just sell them off, like, what the fuck? Now we can't sell our company off. This makes it shit. Well, which I understand. There's definitely some real shit to that, where there's, like, in order to get investors, they want there to be a potential to sell and shit. But, like...
You gotta look profitable. You gotta look
good.
Absolutely,
but you can be profitable without just being looking to sell your company. These people are running deficit, just hoping to get bought out by somebody so they can just fucking take a paycheck and leave and never fucking show up again.
But the thing... But also, one of the biggest problems is that we're not just Americans facing Americans, you know? Where American faces the world.
That's the issue.
You know? Like, if we broke up Apple, our number one Boy Scout company, I'm pretty sure it still is. Otherwise, NVIDIA may be second now. I'm not sure. But our Boy Scout legendary Golden Goose company, I mean, dude, they're not in the best shape anymore either. They've lost, like, I believe, 20% maybe in the last year or so because nobody gives a shit about their phone anymore.
The issue with propping shit up like that is exactly
not their phone, but their mobile app. I think ever since they lost to Epic, I think they're not in a... We'll talk more about that later.
They had to steal 30% of all profits in order
to... even microtransactions.
In order to fucking be profitable, then that's on them.
But the thing is, though, we never stopped them from the government because we realized if we stop them, dude, China will, like, push Huawei and Tencent to the stratosphere, you know?
Not really, though, not to Americans.
But remember we talked about earlier, people were willing to sell for the right price.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, would you rather have China have these monopolies that take over small American business, or
they're
America?
Not going to be able to do that. That's what regulation's for. How is China?
But like you said, we're not regulating.
How is China going to come in?
We're too in a tight pickle right now. We don't have a choice anymore. We have to keep pushing.
No, we don't, because what ends up happening is when people don't give a shit about Apple and all the fucking American prices are just being pushed by future things are going to happen or whatever the fuck.
So where's all our money going to go then?
Exactly. It's just leading to a massive crash. It's called a bubble. We're just literally bubbling. That's what bubbling is. You can't just keep pushing shit and helping them get bigger and bigger and bigger for nothing. It's empty. It's
I was defending on the bubble getting bigger for a sec.
It's bubble muscles.
I get it.
You want there to be a strong undercurrent. Even if Apple isn't as big, if there were a bunch of strong American businesses and interesting ideas that are coming to the table of actual people who are actually able to invent and invest and be unique in America again, there will be far more future profit off of that than what is fucking happening right now. The way it is right now, yeah, sure, it's working for the boomers and shit. They're going to be fucking dead when everything goes to hell. But it doesn't matter to them because they're going to be fucking dead.
They're going to be fucking dead.
And the ones who have money are just going to give their money to their kids because guess what? There's nothing about our
That's one thing
our inheritance taxes in this
generational
country
wealth
are fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Literally garbage. You can literally, the people who are living off of fucking Rockefeller's money to this fucking day.
Dude, the Rockefeller family.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's like, at some point, you're telling motherfuckers to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, and other motherfuckers literally wake up with a fucking goddamn flying carpet under their ass every day. And it's like, whatever, bro. You know? First of all, the whole thing about pull yourself up by your bootstraps is so funny that people still use that. Yeah. Because the point of that is that it's fucking impossible.
I feel like it's more military nowadays.
It's not about military, though. I mean, people say that. It's mostly political. Military people don't really say that shit like that. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps is literally an impossible thing to do. How are you going to pull yourself up by your feet? You're going to start flying? That's the point of that saying, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
I get it.
It's a literal impossibility. That's why they used to say it about they used to use it mostly on struggling immigrants, like from Italy, Ireland, and fucking black people and like Asians, like immigrants. Like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You get what I'm saying?
I get what
That's where the origination of that phrase is. And somehow throughout this political shit, motherfuckers have managed to convince other poor people that shit is like a good thing. For that to be like the American thing. You know, and it's like, no, that's not what it is. We're a place of invention. We're a place of coalescence. We're a place where dreams can come true through hard work. But that does not mean that people should suffer if things aren't going well for them. You know, especially with the way fucking mental health is handled in this fucking country. It's fucking miserable. But anyway, that's just my opinion. It's like,
I mean, companies been forming since like what, the 60s?
Yeah, exactly.
These conglomerates, and if it hasn't done anything in the past, what, 75 years at this point, or almost 75 years, 65 years?
No, there used to be a lot stronger stuff when you look at not so long ago, look at Kennedy, for instance. There's a reason that motherfucker got took out. You look at fucking
I thought it was just because he was a super duper president.
Oh yeah. Nah, he was starting a lot of rhetoric about the rich and the poor and starting a lot of programs and stuff that, you know.
What, wasn't he the one who was trying to break down the bigger?
Yeah.
And like inner conspiracies of the government? Like, wasn't he the one? Like,
I
respect Kennedy for what he was trying to do.
So much about the conspiracy part. I just know like he was not a huge friend of big business, and he was very much like on the side of like the people, and he was talking about the issue with like the gap between the rich and the poor in the country, like bringing attention to stuff that they do not generally like attention being brought to. When you look at why MLK was assassinated, you look at his recent speeches before the assassination happened, he was moving a lot of focus towards trying to talk to poor white people about how rich white people are fucking them over the same way they're fucking black people over.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, the history books never told me about that. I just thought his voice became louder and louder to the point where they need to address it.
I mean, no. I mean, they're addressing it as the fucking fire hose and the shoes and arresting a bunch of people. That's
more. I think more or less that's more than just trying to keep them under control.
Right,
but when his voice got too loud, you know, on his whites on the Capitol Hill when he gave that famous speech.
They didn't. Really,
I think it was Capitol Hill, right?
Yeah.
When he gave that famous speech,
they didn't really mind so much about that because it was at first it was through their propaganda and stuff, they're able to use it to continue to create a divest between white and black people, poor white and black people. Arguments continue to happen. This is where they want it. You feel me? Conflict between poor people is what they need so they can just chill. You get me? When poor people aren't fighting and they're looking around, being aware and being like, this shit doesn't really make sense. This trickle down shit's kind of fucking horseshit. That's when it's like a problem. You get me? That's when things start to change. That's when you start to see the government get involved and you start to see people getting tailed and shit.
Dang.
What's that one author that fucking killed himself because he said the FBI was chasing them? Didn't they like recently release some shit that said they were?
I only know Edward Snowden.
No, Snowden isn't an author. That nigga was agent. Understandable though.
But hey, I mean, I love we gone to the deep end of this political.
Oh man, we really did.
Little conversation. I'd say we came in with what cars they drive into.
How did we get?
You can't trust nobody out there. You really can't. You know. And shoot, let me put a little trust back into you. Get a dog. You know.
Shit.
Dog is really the only friend you ever need. And gosh dang it, I swear. And I don't know. I mean, besides the inner spectrum of your political thoughts and my viewpoints, clearly we're never gonna, meet at the middle. I mean, I've realized that now.
Sure.
Politics, it's always gonna be a bouncing back because ideas keep changing. You know, it is what it is. Well, look, I'm still, as an American, I'm still very proud to be in this country. Gosh darn it, you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, me coming overseas and experiencing like this world, I was like, oh my god, there's no more people in the gutters. I saw a little kid like 2 weeks ago playing with shit on his face, you know, and I come over here and then I see like a 5-year-old just crying because he didn't get a Snickers bar, you know. Like you gotta love the world difference. As much as we love talking shit about our current state of this country, it is good too because gosh darn it, I mean
it's the greatest country on the
planet. That means we're not just yes country, you know what I'm saying? We're not yes man.
Exactly.
But there's things.
If I love something, I'm gonna hold it to a higher standard.
Oh, shit. I miss being 5 years old. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, I wouldn't mind throwing shit on my face if I knew half of this stuff was not, was happening, you know? But like Jesus. But
yeah, I feel you.
You know? Dang. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you ever had those like Razor scooters growing up?
I burned the fuck out of my heel many times.
What do you mean burn out your heels? You just put the metal thing in
you never rode them bitches with no shoes on?
No, Sad. I don't think I've ever had the bright idea of not.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's like going hiking and just wearing sandals. You're right.
Real legends know.
I don't think
a no break run. You gotta go with no shoes on.
Well, even at the beach, I'm wearing. I got self-conscious toes.
Self-conscious toes.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really expose those puppies very much. You know what I'm saying?
My toes are fucked up. I don't give a fuck. I'll put them bitches out there.
With?
Nothing I haven't heard from fucking somebody.
Look, but no. I don't know. I mean, well, you said you didn't see the new Superman movie. You know?
No.
Gosh dang it, bro. I mean, I can't tell you. I may just like pay the $1 just to have you go watch it, just to say you didn't like it. I'd rather have you see that and not like it than not you see it at all.
Honestly, I might not because I didn't really like the first Superman movies. I mean, Man of Steel.
You didn't like Man of Steel, brother?
I watched it as a kid, and not particularly.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan, but I never really liked Superman that much as a kid either. So.
Bro, really? Damn.
Yeah, I was thought it was kind of.
Man, it wasn't for like the Justice League animated series, dog. I'm not gonna lie, them cartoons imprinted in me.
Superman? You know? Oh shit, I like the Flash because of that shit, man.
Oh, he just runs super quick. I
always loved the Flash, bro. Yeah, that motherfucker always seemed like the most practical and like useful power. You know,
just going super fast. Why don't you just teleport at that point, man?
Because if you're teleporting, you can't punch something in the face at 17,000 miles per hour.
You can't throw somebody into a device or an object that can go 17,000 miles per hour.
Like what?
Like a comet. Like if you saw a comet, right?
So are you a teleporter or are you teleporting others?
I'm teleporting others to the comet.
Well, that's different. That's a whole other
you
power.
think 17,000 psi is hard, bro? Look at a comet psi.
I mean, why even do that? Just throw him into space. Throw him into the sun.
Yeah, but he's not going. I mean, he may survive the spatial orbit.
Throw him into the sun.
Yeah, I see. That could be a good idea, but
you can teleport people any distance. Fuck it.
That's true, but that means I got to teleport myself.
But that's already just an insane fucking. So you're saying you can only teleport with people when you touch them? How does your powers work?
When I'm ready, situation? You know what I'm saying? You know, like from the X-Men universe, the little blue guy, he can teleport. Nightcrawler, yeah, Nightcrawler
can teleport.
Yes, Nightcrawler can
goes into a shadow dimension and then just pops up somewhere else.
No, bro, that sounds like a shadow clone jutsu you're talking about.
No, I thought the way that his teleporting worked was like he would go into hell or some shit.
No, he just imagines where he wants to go and teleports.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like instant transmission from, Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. You never seen the X-Men series? X-Men movies, bro?
No, not the movie.
You never seen Halle Berry as Storm?
Never saw the
movie. Dang, I watched that movie just to see Storm.
I read some of the X-Men comics.
Oh, dang. I'll tell you, sometimes maybe I was too nerdy as a kid because I'm like, man, I know these stuff like the elemental table, like the table of periodic. Oh man, I butchered that. Somebody's gonna be like, it's the periodic table, like get your facts right. But no, brother, I can't tell you how many days I've lingered just reading comics, watching comics, seeing comics. It's unfortunate.
I used to read a lot of comics and manga and shit as a kid, but.
I try to make my own comic as a kid, but it's just I am not a good drawer. And every time I do stick figures, they're like, "Hey, what is that?" And I'm like, "Bro, that's a crown," I'm like, "Why is it just a line?" Like, damn. But nah, some things I try to cherish as much as possible, even though the movies are getting worse, the comics aren't making as much sense anymore. Yeah. But it could just be I'm getting a little old and
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried to read a few new comics. I think I liked one of them, but I don't know. It just seems things are kind of getting out there. The same reasons I didn't really like Superman is coming to almost every fucking show. Everyone's just getting powered up. Which I understand.
You gotta see. Look at me. I'm talking more because I'm like defending my boy in blue over here. You should read the Injustice series. I have the actual comic book if you want it.
I get that, but that's a different thing.
I
agree. Superman is better as a villain.
Oh yeah, bro.
Because his powers are so fucking basic, it works way better when it's like, okay, you have to figure out how to just beat this randomly super powerful guy in every way.
True.
He's just super powerful in every way, and you gotta figure out how to beat him.
But it's like
this. We'll just use the Flash. Yeah, but he's like 95% as fast as the Flash. So now what? Well,
I wish they dialed it down a little bit.
We'll just use fucking who's someone super strong.
We'll just make sure he slips halfway through the
Flash. Is super strong in the fucking Justice League.
Superman's always gonna be the strongest by default. You know what I'm saying?
I get you, but who else?
Batman's always gonna be this. Martian Manhunter is disgustingly strong.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess Martian Manhunter.
It's just
Is he weaker than Superman?
Well, that has always been a back and forth between the New 52.
I'm not even talking about in a fight. I'm just talking about raw strength.
Raw strength, absolutely. He almost has almost any ability that Superman has, except for he's permeable to fire. But he has shapeshifting, telekinesis, whatever the fuck, telly. You know what I'm saying? He has a television in his head, but he can fly, he can swim, and he can do almost anything. He is the Martian Manhunter. Oh, bro, you saying blacks can't swim?
Oh my gosh, bro.
He said it, folks.
Okay.
Nah, bro. Martian Manhunter is a huge powerhouse in the DC mythos.
Nah, for sure.
I mean, if you're talking about brawl strength, I mean,
Wonder Woman's there.
If you're talking about true, no, I think Martian Manhunter is stronger than Wonder Woman, in my opinion.
Okay. Is he stronger than?
Yeah, John Jones, I think is his name.
Stronger than Superman too.
But again, it all depends on what the story is going. Well, the story needs to go to. You know what I'm saying? Right. You always want the Boy Scout to win at the end, because at the end of the day, when he said if Superman is better R rated, that is so goddamn true. I wish I see a Superman Unchained rated R version directed by Zack Snyder, because I can see his 300 movie element coming in. You right? But who sells more toys, Homelander or freaking Superman? You know what I'm saying?
Superman.
If Superman was rated R, would you really want to sell Superman toys to little 5-year-olds? You know what I'm saying?
Still be Superman just because he has a fucking rated R movie. But at the same time, like, I don't really think he's that type either.
But adults don't buy toys, you know?
He just doesn't kill people like that. And there's already comics about him killing people like that, like being that type of person.
Yeah.
But it always ends in like Lois Lane being like, "Oh, my Superman is dead, and I thought
Lois.
you Superman. I know your Lois is dead, but
sometimes you just gotta let the dog out, you know.
I'm pregnant."
And then Jimmy Olsen is just over there taking pics.
What have I done?
What are you gonna say?
I'll never kill anybody again.
But dude, the true destroyer of who you want to see as an enemy. I'm sorry to keep going back to comics, but now you warmed up. You open up this can of worm. The true person I think they did amazingly as a villain is Batman. Like, you ever heard of the laughing joke, the laughing Batman? Yeah. Oh, the Batman who laughs. Yeah. Incredible storyline. You know what I'm saying? The world's smartest man, evil and sinister. Can you imagine? The world's
smartest man?
Batman, again, he comes back to Superman being the strongest character in DC. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Superman's the strongest. Batman is always the smartest. It don't matter.
Isn't Martian Manhunter automatically smarter than Batman?
Oh, hell no, bro. It's like
he has fucking all. He has literally mind reading.
Same with Barry Allen. Same with Mr. Terrific. Same with freaking
Mr. Terrific and Batman.
Constantine. I mean, he's
supposedly
like not really
supposed to be like around the same level, but they're both geniuses. But I don't think they're the smartest. Their powers aren't like being smart. They're niggas whose whole power is like, I'm smart.
That's Batman's power. Plus being he's Batman, bro.
The point. His power kind of is just he's
smart. Yeah, he is. I mean, who else?
Well, but it's not a power though. Yeah. I'm saying people who are like have super intelligence, like super
like Dr. Fate.
And shouldn't fucking Martian Manhunter fall into the same category?
As what?
Doesn't he have all of the collective consciousness of like all the fucking Martians? Don't they like share consciousness?
I've never heard of that. I didn't know they had.
I thought they shared consciousness when they were on Mars.
Well, he has telekinesis. Telekinesis. I'm sure he. Yeah,
and he can read niggas' minds anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. You know what I'm saying?
He automatically just the smartest person.
I mean, I'm sure he could be like Bruce Wayne. Why are you thinking of that right now?
I get it, but no, shouldn't he already know though? Shouldn't he have already encountered this situation? It's like 500 years old. How old is this nigga?
Bruce Wayne's only like 40,
nigga,
bro.
John Jones. Or John, or whatever the fuck.
He's a John. I just forgot. Just John Stewart and John Jones. I think it's John Jones, right? Yeah, I think it's John Jones. But
how old is he? I thought he was like 500.
I actually don't know the age, bro. Every time I think of DC or any superhero, I think of them as the same age that they were born into, which is Batman being 32, bro.
Type shit. He's kind of old. Yeah. Mentally ill ass nigga.
Alright, bro. I really feel like
man is violently mentally ill, bro. You cannot tell me that.
I honestly feel like DC and Marvel to win against like anime and all these rated R superheroes now and adaptations. I really feel like they need to get more, unfortunately, gory. Like One Piece has gotten more gory over the years, and I don't mean like they're actually showing like blood, but they're like they showed real bloods.
There are gory ones though.
That's what I'm saying.
The Batman and like Jokers and stuff, right?
No, but not on level with like Demon Slayer with decapitation or anything. You hardly ever see
like Demon Slayer. They've got Punisher and shit for
that. But you always see it on a comic book.
But they have the Punisher fucking kills niggas, doesn't he?
Yeah, but it's more like I'm dead. They may get a little drip of blood.
Sword.
I think that's Deathstroke you're thinking about now.
Punisher doesn't use a sword.
I thought he was mainly hand cannons or pistol guy.
I thought he could just use any weapon.
Like Daredevil, he's more of a baton guy, you know.
Daredevil has superpowers. I thought Punisher was just like any weapon.
That. Yeah, Punisher is just artillery, you know.
Brother, Daredevil has superpowers.
No, I just think he has like he has hearing aids turned up to 11.
That has superpowers. Okay,
really?
Period. Okay, hold on. Actually, we can check this. Have you ever heard of Superhero DB?
No, but it sounds like a statistics website, beautiful. And I know they're gonna be all detaily and everything,
and
but
fucking all their powers and shit. But I could be wrong.
I don't.
But bro, I found this fucking site way back when it was in like fucking alpha. This shit slaps.
Look, I remember Love Deep
Dreams. So let's look him up. Punisher. I mean Daredevil.
I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he has super agility. His muscles are like 3 times as big as the average human being, and his ears.
Well, they'll say though if he doesn't have any proper. Okay, that's not the Daredevil we're talking about. If There's a lot.
I don't remember Daredevil looking like that.
I'm saying, hey, I might be more of a fan. Maybe I do like Daredevil. What crazy?
That's crazy. That's funny though.
That's funny.
No, I don't see. I mean, dude, he's just a dude who's honing his hearing senses. What you said?
Which Daredevil are we looking at?
There should only be one Daredevil, technically.
Different comics will have different powers and shit.
You see, that's why I don't like it though. But you all know Superman has flight.
Sure, but every Superman has like
flight.
a total
except
of
for the first action.
Superman has a total of like 300 powers overall.
He sure fucking does. You're right.
And most of those powers do not exist.
But this man's a human who's blind, bro. There's not a lot of powers you really.
But that's what I'm telling you. First of all, no matter what, he always has like
super hearing,
spidery sense levels. It's more than super hearing.
See, that's what I'm saying. How does he have spider sense?
Bullets and fucking shit.
Ain't that bullshit though?
Yes, that's why I said he has superpowers, nigga. That's what superpowers are. He
has to be a human.
Superpowers are bullshit. Okay, most superheroes are human.
He has crippled parking spots. You know what I'm saying on his car, bro. Yeah. He has disability parking.
Isn't that fucked up?
You know what I'm saying? And the man can jump off.
He's just lazy, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Somebody revoke his parking spot right now.
If his identity gets fucking uncovered and they were to find him for flaking being a fucking,
ain't that motherfucker that always
so funny, bro. I would
the man in the first parking,
bro. No, let's see. This is like the most recent one.
Dude, that looks like Batman one. Intelligence 70, of course.
Good fucking scores on intelligence combat.
Strength is 13, speed is 8, durability is 10, power is 25. Dang, bro! Out of 100
powers, bro.
Yeah, but
okay. Well, let's see, because this isn't looking like it.
Oh Jesus!
No, but look at the powers of
acrobatics.
It's not really powers. Echolocation, I guess, is kind of one. Extrasensory perception. That's what I was talking.
You know, he's a dolphin. He has echo precision. Like that's what bats and dolphins use.
Echolocation and extra sensory.
But you don't hear him making sounds though.
No, but everything else around. Remember when they showed the shit where like he has like a grid drawn out in his fucking retarded head?
Granddad, you clench your ass.
He has all enhanced, and he has.
How'd you know?
He has enhanced what you call it too, enhanced senses and shit. But yeah, I guess he doesn't really. I mean, he just has like the perception.
What is considered peak human condition? Like Olympic level?
Like you can jump off a roof.
I said Olympic, and you're just like jumping off roof and surviving.
That's peak human condition. If you can do that parkour shit off of like a fucking 1-story building, just jump off that shit real quick. Roll.
You mean 100-foot story building, bro?
That's not human.
Tom Cruise can survive a 1-foot story building with no problem, bro. I bet
Tom Cruise is probably in peak human condition
during Mission Impossible. I think he is.
Well, I don't think. Well, anyway, but yeah, what do you? I mean, I think 2 is too high. I mean, you can do it because we've seen people jump out of like 3-story.
I've seen.
So maybe like if you jump out of a 2-story building, roll that shit off.
I think every foot is every thing is like a 75% decrease,
such a
right?
Dumb way of saying someone's in peak human condition.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas be like, I gotta prove myself. I start jumping off roofs and not.
Peak human condition.
A spike and suicide. These people all seem to be so well rounded and seem to have goals and they work out every day. Is someone killing these people? Just delete all history of yourself off the internet and disappear.
That's peak human condition to me.
I didn't need it.
No, that seems absurd, bro.
Who else?
You should have only had one power.
Batman has way better stats than him, though.
Batman will probably have the same thing, like peak human condition.
Well, it's gonna depend on the Batman too, because don't forget that Batman in the chair.
But again, okay, you're talking about Morbius. No, not Morbius. No. It's the all-knowing Batman.
These are power rankings. Okay, I kind of chose the weakest power ranking of the Daredevils. Not gonna lie.
Look, give me 1 second. I got that. These didn't allow me.
Yo, they got Mecha Suit Batman, bro.
What do you mean?
I think he's got 1.2K power rating.
Mecha Batsuit.
Yeah, bro. And they've got like an actual powered up Batman, then Green Lantern Batman. Look at these fucking power ratings go up. Holy crap. The original fucking movie Batman.
Yo, Adam West is Batman? No, look up the Lego Batman. He's got to be the most powerful, bro.
Lego Batman, he's right there.
Yeah, I'm saying.
He's got a power ranking of 101.
Wait, who's number 1 then?
The strongest Batman?
Yeah, who's number 1?
Well, I think the most popular one is this one right here, but that's the 400 rating. But then look, he's got like a 1.2 when he's in his big ass suit. Remember when he like has like that bat like suit thing? We can just click on it if you want to look at it.
No, one of the strongest suit is the Hellbat suit.
That's rated higher, by the way, than the Mech suit. And then here's him as a Green Lantern, though. 11 million. Way higher, bro.
He's strong, brother.
I mean, he's a Green Lantern. He's got pretty strong will, I think. Oh, shit. What happened to him here? What the fuck comic is this?
That's a god.
Billion?
Yeah, that's a god.
God Batman? Yeah, you would know that fucking.
Bro, I'm sorry, dog. Like I said, I love my Batman.
That's so cool. That's cool, man. Hey, he's got some pretty cool fucking shit, too.
Yeah.
How about that?
Batman always, and I mean always, saves the day. Even if he's fighting against...
Oh, shit, he is considered a hyper genius, 95 intelligence.
God!
Perfect 100 combat. That's fun.
There's only one person I think in comic that may be smarter than him. And this
there's
me
lots
being,
of people in comics.
No, this may be very generous, bro. And I think one of them is Reed Richards.
Reed Richards?
I really...
Oh, yeah, Mr. Incredible. I'm pretty sure he gets...
Yeah.
But that's also depending on the one.
And I'm being very, very nice when I say that.
Also, who's the evil Reed Richards called again? The Maker. The Maker is also super hyper intelligent.
Evil Reed Richards? Is that the one where he goes bald and has a beard?
I don't know if he was bald. He had like a weird helmet that he was wearing. Can't remember. Let's check him out. Reed Richards.
No, I'm not a Marvel guy. I'm a
DC. 810.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should have looked at Mr. Incredible, huh?
Mr. Incredible?
That's Reed Richards. You think the right guy?
I never knew he went by Mr. Incredible. I just called him Reed.
Oh.
I thought that was his nickname, Reed Richards.
No, that's the right guy.
Oh, but he's up there, though. Look at his intelligence.
Secretary of Mail Services Richards.
Secretary of
I
Mail?
think this is like a fucking...
What does that mean? He ain't representing me.
Very low-key fucking... Oh, shit. Team Mr. Fantastic versus Team Dr. Doom. Oh, this is all the different Mr. Fantastics versus the Doctor. So it is Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, I was I know that guy is...
Mr. Fantastic. That's the one I'll buy superhero right now.
But again, he's just slightly, maybe a little bit more intellectual, because he's dealt with more.
No, he's considered lower, 90, 55.
But that's crazy. He's dealt with more like omnipotent beings than I would say Batman. Because every time Batman faces an omnipotent being, it's always the same omnipotent being, which is Darkseid.
Well, he also always has friends and shit, though. Remember, Batman is mentally ill, so he doesn't have friends except for cops.
There's a great take about Batman being psychotic on his own rights.
I mean, he is psychotic.
Like, he's secretly as delusional as the Joker.
I mean, not necessarily as delusional, but he's deeply needs to go to therapy.
I think therapy is fucked up.
That's sure. But this nigga goes out every night and beats niggas' asses trying to figure out who killed his parents at 30-something.
Bro,
he should have been done this.
I mean, then Luffy should stop searching for the One Piece then after...
That's different.
8 arcs, bro.
That's different.
Hey.
Is Luffy out here dressing up in a fucking bat costume and jumping off roofs and kicking
No, but
asses?
He does have gear transformation that question me.
He's beating the shit out of every nigga. He's like,
that's
I
true.
don't like the way you do things.
Oh, I know all the One Piece
Which, to be fair, he lives in a fucking horrible, horrible city, so I get it. But
you think with all his money and wealth, he could have...
mentally ill. Okay, here we go. This is the Mr. Fantastic from, this is from Prime Marvel Universe.
Oh, Prime Marvel. Intelligence 100%? So that means he wins every fight.
Well, there's some people who push past the limits. Like, for instance, if we were to look up Flash, his speed is going to be a lot faster than this fucking podcasting default a bit. We're probably going to have to cut some of this shit out.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
for sure. We're cutting this shit.
Some of the political stuff out. But hey, it's our first real podcast, you know what I'm saying? We're doing our best. Watch this shit not pick up anything since the last 2 hours. I'll be mad as hell.
Sure, we're fine. I should pick it up to your face, though. Okay, now
I'll be mad as hell.
400 on all that.
Damn, what is it? Let me see.
It's just the Flash. Wally West.
God, well, that's why it's Wally West. Yeah, the Wally West is crazy powerful.
Kid Flash.
I think Wally's still number 1. Yeah, he has more
his durability goes down.
Well, that's freaking crazy, you know? And look at you learning about comics, you know?
Bro, I've been knowing about comics, bro. I love Flash.
DC comics.
That's why I know this fucking site, bro.
That's fair enough.
One of my favorite fucking heroes that unfortunately no one ever seems to pick up on is called Animal Man. He's really cool because he can turn into not just
any animal,
but any creature. So he could turn into a Martian. You get what I'm saying?
Dude, is that Marvel or DC? Because there's a DC character.
He's DC. He's called Animal Man.
But is it a female? Because
No, it's a dude.
The one I know is a female that can transform to any animal.
No, there's probably multiple. Good old Batman.
Good old Batman, Brave and the Bold, bro. Literally expanded my horizon on that show. But no, I mean, shoot, I mean, you know, I think that's one thing I will be able to bring on past. I mean, shoot, my dream goal is to get a movie theater that's the Batcave. Like, get a house, build a dream.
Yeah.
Batcave movie theater. So every time I walk in, bats fly. Like, I'm gonna have live bats.
You're gonna have live bats.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna. That's how deeply enriched I am into the story.
No idea.
No, Dark Knights are not good.
Batman's ass doesn't have fucking bats in his cave, dude.
What are you talking about? He has bats in his cave, bro. He lives in a bat cave.
So.
He has bats.
He has bats?
He has bats, bro. You never seen the Dark Knight, bro?
No.
Never seen the Batman?
Why the fuck would he have bats in his cave?
To remember the pain that he's fighting for.
What does that even mean? The pain he's fighting for has nothing to do with bats.
Sure it does.
He's just mentally ill.
The bat was the first symbol he saw.
Yeah.
On the night he lost his faith.
Okay.
No, I don't fucking know why bats, but hey.
He likes bats, nigga?
I don't know. You know, I know motherfucker like bats, you know?
You like bats, bro?
But like, you know, I love a good burger, but I don't mean I'm gonna. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hamburgers on every stack. That's fucked up. But no, I mean, like, how long we been rolling? You think?
Shit, just about long enough, probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
What, an hour and 30? 20 minutes have only passed by.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what happened, but it just glitched. Oh, okay, that's good. This shit.
Okay, I was
like,
407 hours. Said I missed 2 weeks of work. I'm fired. I'm fired. Nah, I don't know. I mean, this is like a nice little starting point, you know? We got everything we usually want to talk about. I mean, I think this is nice.
Because we just came in here raw, no fucking set list or anything.
Oh, I'm saying, well, you know, I feel like that's how podcast is. It just feels super genuine, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely want to have points to go through.
True. To not just ramble on.
We'll just,
fair enough.
Want to ramble on, and also so that we can direct exactly what we want to talk about on the podcast and shit.
Yeah.
And then also so that if, whenever we're like, okay, we can just talk about whatever the fuck we feel like talking about.
Yeah.
Now what we talk about next, and we just have a list of topics. You just list the next topic.
I love how we switched to comic books, you know what I'm saying?
That was funny.
That was fun. No.
Anyway, let's...
Alright, boys.
Here for the first time.
For the first Miscommunications.
Thanks for coming to the first Miscommunications Podcast.